Let's look at practice problem 21.1. The U.S. Treasury currently sells Series EE savings bonds with an interest rate of 0.20%. In 2006, bonds were selling with an interest rate of 3.70%. Suppose you bought one bond in 2006 and another bond recently, each costing you $1,000. How much is each bond worth 10 years after you first purchased it? So let's take a look at the bond you just purchased first, and 10 years from now will be the year 2023. And to find out how much the bond you just bought will be worth, we're going to use the formula. The amount is equal to principal times 1 plus your interest rate times the amount of time you have the bond. So here our principal is we bought a $1,000 savings bond, so my principal is $1,000. The interest rate R is 0.20%, so if I change that to a decimal, that's going to be 0.002. And the amount of time I have the savings bond for is 10 years. So after I plug that all into my calculator, I'm going to get the amount after 10 years that I will have, and this is to the nearest dollar, will be $1,020. So that is not very much of a return on my investment there. I've only got $20 more after 10 years. Let's look at the earlier bond, so the one you bought in 2006. Let's see, its worth in 2016 will be 10 years after you've bought that bond. So again, my principal is the same. I bought a $1,000 savings bond. My interest rate is higher. This bond had an interest rate of 3.770%. So if I change that to a decimal, that will give me 0.037 as my rate. And the time is also going to be 10 years for this one. I'm going to cash in my savings bond after 10 years. Then if I plug that into my formula, the amount I will have from that savings bond in 2016 will be $1,370. So for that one, I've got a return on my investment. I've earned $370 on top of the $1,000 that I invested in the savings bond. So that is a lot better than the savings bond that I just bought.